we usually round out these episodes with a lightning round, kind of a fun way to kind of just round things out.
I wasn't thinking about that at all.
Yeah, so you guys know the two questions,
But I
right? We'll
wasn't
start with the
thinking
easy one
about-
first, right?
Yeah.
So you both ride Skidoo. Both are on Skidoos.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. So 154, 155. What are you guys riding?
I'm on a
165.
54.
And you're on 54 and you're on 65.
Correct.
Okay. So brand new, bring her home. You get 3 choices, or you get 3 options of modifications, whatever you want to do to that bad boy. What are the first 3 things you're doing to, if you want to call it trick out or whatever it is, what are those your 3 favorite things you're going to do?
I get to go first.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's going to be the same
Shena
thing.
goes first.
All right. Obviously, I'm hoping every girl I know and every guy says is risers and bars.
Okay.
I lower the risers and get bars fitted for me. So those easy. But last year, what I discovered, which I'll never go without now, something called Trail Tech. It's the equivalent to the Polaris's like GPS tracking
Ride
system.
command?
Yeah,
Yep.
is that what it is? Ride command. So you guys can connect to each other.
Yep.
So Trail Tech is that. It's
Oh,
exactly
wow.
that. But we buy it at Canadian Tire, throw it on our Skidoos, and now I can see where you are. I can hook up to your group. And so he buys it for his.
So wait, can you hook up to my
Totally.
ride command, or just do I have to have the
No,
ride?
Nope.
Trail Tech works with Ride Command. Yeah.
Whoa.
So I'm one of the, I'm riding with my Polaris buddies. I got my Trail Tech, which is a little pricey, but now I can hook up to all my Polaris buddies and any Skidoo buddies who have the Trail Tech too, which my little
That
group
is
all
awesome.
has. Yeah.
Did not even know that thing existed.
So
It
it's number.
can provide a false sense of security, but once you manage the false sense of security and don't completely, utterly trust it with your group habits, it is an amazing tool to have. Yeah.
So those are my 3: bars, risers, Trail Tech.
And that's an industry
Risers, Trail
problem.
Tech.
They all cat, the rest of them, they need to take that and make it a safety concern
Yeah.
for backcountry riding. Yeah.
What are your 3?
Of course, cockpit controls for sure. Brake levers, hands, match to my body width and size. Riding a Skidoo, it's straight to shocks. Never, and most of the manufacturers at this point never really produce a calibrated shock for my liking, so I go after them fairly quick. And I'm a sucker for the pricey Diamond S can. It's feather light and it's fairly quiet still. And I like the extra space because as a backcountry guy, and especially like the Revelstoke area, we're removed where we ride. So I stuff in guides tarps and a bunch of backcountry survival stuff I don't want on my backpack. So the extra space and maneuvering of key backcountry survival things, so it's not on my person.
Yep.
I go after a can that's somewhat quiet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the 3. Learned something new with Trail Tech, so that's awesome. The last question is, what is one thing that we, people who are listening, watching, snowmobile community, do not know about you? What's the secret? Interesting. Who wants to go first? Shena?
Me? No, you
Jeremy's
go first.
going first.
I forgot to think about this one. Go ahead.
Interesting thing that most people don't know about me. Well, everybody knows I don't have any teeth. We're heavily into scuba diving now. So
Scuba?
we work all winter and do our passion, which is snowmobiling. Try to make it as fun and not lose that passion. And then we leave every year in May for a month to a scuba diving location, and it's new to me. And I'm terrified of sharks.
Okay.
And so learning to manage
you're
the
going
shark
head on
risk.
with that.
Yeah,
With that fear. Then.
going for it. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Totally. So we're into that every spring now. So
That's cool.
For the last couple of years, we got engaged under the water.
We did scuba diving.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say that maybe. That was my thing.
Oh, now you're
you
done.
That was my
burned
thing.
it.
That's cool.
Now it's
That
your
was my
turn.
thing. I got engaged scuba diving underwater. He didn't even actually have to ask the question. So he's never asked me the question. He just pulled out the ring.
Really?
Well, yeah. Well, it was kind of weird. It got awkward, and because I just learned to
You
scuba
took
dive.
the ring down under the water?
Well, I had my dive master hide the ring, and then I kind of swam her over to it.
That's pretty ballsy.
Yeah.
What if you dropped that thing?
Well, actually, she wears my mom's wedding ring, but I had a street vendor just whittle me something
There
up
you
out
go.
of quartz and stuff.
Play it
to
safe.
hide, yeah.
Meaning still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, most people don't know that story.
Got engaged underwater.
Underwater, yeah. In Roatan, Honduras.
It's a great place.
Yeah, it was cool. It was super cool. And we were looking for some new adventure, you know, like both of us have been in the mountains for so long, and that's all we do is ride the mountains. So getting to the ocean is kind of maybe that
Little
new
reset
adventure.
thing, yeah.